Leave him alone, let him! I will wound you, man. I will wound you. Anywhere. You're definitely gonna get arrested and go to prison. Is that what you want?
Move it, you monster! Move it!
This is what people from Brixton. And this is Brixton. Don't forget it.
I am NoPlaceLikeSouth, Brixton resident. I call Brixton the devil's playground. A lot is happening, a lot of the wrong things. Gun crime, knife crime, prostitution, broken homes, poverty. I'm going to show you the Brixton I know, and I'm going to show you some of the videos, I've made when I've been there live. A lot of the devastating things are happening. This is the future, unfortunately. Walk with me. Yeah, there was a triple shooting right here. Right here. I got the footage. Yeah, I'll show you. 14th of January 2024, another serious incident. It was on Cold Harbour Lane at 5 in the morning after a fight broke out near Loughborough Junction Station. It resulted in 4 people being injured. First was a lady with gunshot wounds and 3 other men, 1 that had been shot, 1 that had been stabbed, and another that had been assaulted. So a stabbing, a shooting, then another stabbing. Truth, 17th of July 2022, Cold Harbour Lane, again. Young man jumped in front of a train at Loughborough Junction Station, took his own life. Nothing paramedics could do, pronounced dead at the scene. Suicide is something that a lot of young men contemplate doing, but to actually go and do it takes a lot of balls. You can only imagine that the mental space he was in at the time that he decided to do what he done. There must have been a whole bunch of trauma and all the above. 17th of April 2024, Cold Harbour Lane. Serious mayhem erupted. My neighbour in his 40s was brutally and savagely attacked in his own flat. He was beaten, he was stabbed, and he was slashed. He was somehow able to escape and stagger to a nearby pharmacy, who administered first aid until paramedics arrived. My neighbour, who lost a lot of blood, was taken to King's College Hospital and was placed in intensive care and treated for those wounds, and he was also administered fentanyl. A 19-year-old female who lived above him was swiftly apprehended and arrested and charged with GBH with intent and was sentenced to just under 2 years in prison. This one really hit home. He was my next door neighbour and so could have easily died in his flat. You'll see the footage of the actual crime scene at the flat. You can literally smell the blood in the air. The 19-year-old perpetrator also pled guilty to possession of a bladed article in a public place. Oh, what? Oh shit, brother. What, someone's jumped from the window? Oh shit. Yo. A lady fell from the window of a 5th floor building. Emergency services responded quickly to the scene, and the situation drew the attention of neighbours and onlookers. The lady was taken to hospital after a significant amount of treatment at the scene. Was it an accident, or was she pushed? So far, the status of this lady is unknown, whereas some were just as adamant that she was pushed. Some say she jumped, and I really do hope that the police are still investigating this. So this is where a 34-year-old man was stabbed to death just after 5 AM on Thursday the 20th of March 2025. His name was Troy. I actually knew Troy personally. We had conversations. On one occasion, we actually shared a meal together at a nearby restaurant. The perpetrator of this alleged horrific attack is currently sitting in Wandsworth Prison awaiting trial, which will be in early December. I'm not trying to link drill music to this specific murder, but drill music is having an impact. It is having an effect, and we just have to strip it down. Why are people blasting music in their cars which glorifies shootings, stabbings, rape? Why are they doing it? And the thing is, it's not just the youngsters doing it as well. I see people and hear people listening to drill music, and they're old enough to be parents, and in some cases even grandparents. August 2023, Camberwell, which is literally only a stone throw away from Brixton, police responding to a domestic violence situation. You'll see for yourself in the footage that I took where the victim is clearly distressed, and you also see scenes of police officers trying to apprehend the perpetrator. Domestic violence is a very serious thing, and on average in the UK, it's 2 women a week who get killed either by a current or ex-partner.
Me, I know that. But then after I do that, honey.
So what do you do? He beat you up?
And what she say? He's accusing her of.
So he accused her of cheating when he was cheating, and then when you confronted him, he just battered you, basically.
Yes, honey.
22-year-old Keelan Wong was murdered. He was stabbed with a sword. The wound was at least 26 meters deep. Brixton, Summer Leighton, Cold Harbour Lane. It's been confirmed that the guy is dead. He's dead. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Single wound proved to be a fatal wound, and he died in front of horrified shoppers and people going about their daily business as his father collapsed to the ground. This particular murder had a serious impact on the community, and it devastated a lot of them. A man named Kaiser Sanderford was found guilty by unanimous verdict for the murder of Keelan Wong. His father spoke after the sentencing, saying that there's no winners in this case.
I stand here only because your prayers are going up. I'm going through something right now that no father ever wants to go through. I'm living through a nightmare right now. Yeah. I'm the most angry I've ever been. I'm experiencing all the pain I've ever felt. But it's your prayers and it's your belief that is allowing me to stand here and speak with boldness in the name of the Lord.
Crime is always going to happen, never going to completely stop, but it can definitely be minimized. And I feel like the onus is on parents to do more. I feel like if there's less abusive relationships where children are being brought into an already existing mess, then there'd be less crimes being committed in the future. Parents holding their children accountable and installing discipline from a young age, again, crime will definitely drop. So it's all these things.